fulfilling our foray.
It's a beautiful poem, and can you imagine, as a 14-year-old gay boy, your mother gives you that book and says, read these poems, you'll find them beautiful.
That is an
and
extraordinary...
And it is incredibly beautiful, don't you think? It's
I really think he did a
especially
wonderful...
that he says, thieving. I mean, he says, we are boys, we are not, icons, we are boys.
And I thought then we could finish with something a little bit more classical and sedate, which is Wordsworth, which is sort of typically English, I guess. Mm-hmm. Again, not as classical as Shakespeare, but very much in that vein. And so I thought I would read the Westminster Bridge Sonnet. Are you familiar with that at all?
Not terribly, although I did hear it a few weeks ago.
We'll try that one. Earth hath not anything to show more fair. Dull would he be of soul who could pass by a sight so touching in its majesty. The city now doth like a garment wear the beauty of the morning, silent, bare. Ships, towers, domes, theatres, and temples lie open unto the fields and to the sky, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. Never did sun more beautifully steep in his first splendor valley, rock, or hill. Ne'er saw I, never felt a calm so deep. The river glideth at his own sweet will. Dear God, the very houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart is lying still. So that's Wordsworth. Mm-hmm. And we're getting just about to the end. I was wondering, in terms of your work, are you planning to do more with the calligraphy, or to pursue the the Chinese poetry visually any further?
Oh yes, I mean the Tutoa thing I was telling you about. I really like to go into that. And just as we were sitting here, I was thinking that Whitman poem, I'd love to translate that into Chinese and put it on there, because Chinese little boys are not always sedate. I mean, they can be pretty raucous too. Mm-hmm. So I think that would be fun to do some Whitman poetry and to translate that. I'm going to look and see what has been translated. I'm sure it's been translated.
Yeah, I think that's just a nice project idea, to have people go back and forth with poetry and really explore the sound and the linguistics and the meaning. Well,
I'm also studying the small seal characters, which is an entirely different way of writing. It's more ancient, and that's
pretty good.
It's really good.
Well, we'll have to stop there and maybe have you back again to do more with poetry. You've been watching A View for You. I'm your host, Peter Camarda. We've had Dan Smith here doing the poetry of Du Fu. We'll be back on July 7th with Ursula Chappell. Ursula Chappell will be talking about the World's Fair in Shanghai, so another Chinese theme. And on the 21st of July, we'll have Shantanu Pookan reading from Islamic poetry from India. So thank you all very much for watching, and we hope to see you again.